Our role as school leaders is to optimise our school, to use all available resources to the best advantage. But working in schools these days is more complex than ever. We need to both lead and manage. My favourite definition of the difference between leadership and management is that people need leadership. Everything else has to be managed. We have to manage budgets and facilities and finances and resources, but people need leadership. More than ever, we need optimal leadership in schools.
Steve Francis is an experienced school leader and speaking professional who's been recognised by Educator magazine as one of the 50 most influential educators in Australia.
So the challenge is to live the reputation you want to have. So once you work out what those 3 things are that you'd like people to say about you, you have to make sure your behaviour is congruent with that. That you are positive, that you do get things done and you don't talk about people behind their backs. Now about a month later I bumped into one of those teachers and she said, I love that activity, live the reputation you want to have, Steve. I said, well that's great, what did you come up with? She said, well the 3 things that I want my students to say about me is that I take a genuine interest in them, I'm really caring. The second thing I want them to say about me is I make learning interesting and fun. And the third thing is I'd want them to see me as someone that's always fun to be around. Can you just wait a second, Steve? We'll just wait a second. Will you kids be quiet? Shush, shush, we're in a meeting, shush.
He has presented at state, national and international conferences and is the go-to guy for inspiring school leaders with practical strategies that optimise their school.
So teamwork is just essential in workplaces today, and high-functioning teams make all the difference. But often when I go into organisations and we talk about teamwork, I see this face. Because people say, I don't want to go to your stupid meetings that go round and round in circles and not make any decisions. Just leave me alone. I don't want to be part of your teamwork. So it's really important that we focus on what are the benefits of working in a team.
Steve will ensure your delegates are engaged with learning that is relevant to the challenges they face, energised and ready to optimise their schools.
I only ever taught one Year 1 student, Colin Arthur Williams. Now on one occasion we'd organised for the fire brigade to come to the school to do their stop, drop and roll safety message. Now at the end of the presentation, Colin said to the officer in charge, Mr. Fireman, when you leave, can you please put on the lights and sirens? So at the end of the session, I dutifully lined up all the kids along the front fence of the school, ready to wave as the fire engine came past. And as they came around the corner, we could see the lights come on. We could hear the siren. So we started to wave as the fire engine pulled across in front of the school. But all the colour dropped out of my face, because hanging on to the back of the fire engine with one hand and waving with the other was my mate Colin.